Hello, hello. We are live with VoiceSign, sign language class. And it looks like, I think there are some people here already. If you are here, will you say hi in the comments? Yay, I think some more people are coming. So, say hi in comments. Tell me who you are and where you are from, please. And if you try to watch the voice sign class today, earlier at 1 o'clock on Facebook, I am sorry. I could not get it started, and I still do not know what happened. I will be working on figuring that out tomorrow, so it is ready for Wednesday's class. But here we are on YouTube, and it is working good, except for no one is saying hi in the chat. So if you can say hi, where you are from, who you are, that would be great. Either way, welcome to VoiceSign. So I'm going to give another minute or so to see if some more people come in, and then we will get started. I still do not see anything in the chat. If you put in the chat what something you see, I will give you a sign for it right now while we wait. Well, that makes it different. Go on. So maybe I will just get started then with the sign class tonight. So thank you for coming. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope Chicago. We have Marla, Grant, and Jordan from Chicago. Hi, thank you for saying hi and welcome. Very cool. Okay, so tonight is an introduction to what voice sign is and what to expect for the next 9 weeks while we do this class. And so what you can expect is on Mondays and Wednesdays, we will have classes live, hopefully on Facebook too. So Facebook will be at 1 o'clock, and then here on YouTube at 7 o'clock Mountain Time. And so tonight's class now is just a repeat of what was supposed to happen earlier today on Facebook, and the same will happen on Wednesday at 1 o'clock on Facebook and 7 o'clock here on YouTube. The same thing, but Wednesday's class is different than today. Thank you for telling me, Marla. I will move this down. That's always hard. You get half the head, and hopefully this is better. I am not where I usually am for my videos, so it's a little different tonight. Please, thank you for commenting, Marla, and everyone. Feel free to comment as we go. Okay, so Mondays and Wednesdays, here and on Facebook. 1 o'clock. Thank you. Thanks, Marla. Okay, so with these classes, I am going to give you signs, words. We're going to practice them to the best of our abilities online here. And then I'm going to give you sentences to practice. And on our website, we have lesson sheets. So on those papers, you will have the words we go over, information about those words, how they were built, where they are from, how to sign them, and what else? There's some bonus words on the sheets that you will learn about, and there's example sentences there, and flashcards. So the website is voicesign.org. So voice, VoiceSign.org. So you can go to practice signing, the tab called practice signing, and you will find all the sheets for the class there ready for you to download or look at. Yeah, so there are those. Then next I want to tell you what is VoiceSign. For those of you who are watching, do you have any experience with sign language? And if so, is it ASL, C, BSL? What is your experience? And as you're typing, hopefully you will, then I'm going to tell you that voice sign is different than the other languages out there in a way, and in a way it is the same. VoiceSign is a sign system made for the hearing. Marla, thank you for talking. You have a little ASL. Yeah, a lot of people in America have a little ASL, and a lot of hearing people use ASL signs. And a lot of people say that they are signing ASL. But if you are signing when you are talking, you are not signing ASL, or probably no other sign system for the deaf, because they talk, they communicate very differently than people who hear and who hear communicate. So what voice sign is a sign system for the hearing, and we sign English. So we use a lot of ASL signs and we put them to English. I'm going to show you an example. We have in ASL, they might sign table, and then they'll put the table out here in space and show you. There's the table. Then they might sign cat. And then they're going to put the cat right here, and then they're going to do this. And what that means is the cat is under the table. So there's not a lot of words per se. It's seeing and looking like that. And I call it painting a picture with your hands. So, table, cat, a cat's under the table. That is ASL, and like other sign systems for the deaf. Now, with voice sign, we sign the cat is under the table, like that. Just what we say. So, very helpful for people who hear, like my daughter, which is why I sign and why I want to teach sign to others, because we have firsthand experience on how hard it is to learn sign, to find classes, and how hard it is for the hearing to actually sign in ASL, because it's not for the hearing, it's for deaf people, so it's different. If you have any questions, please ask. And I'm going to move on a little, but I can come back if you type a question. So I hope that explains a little bit about the differences in ASL and VoiceSign. There's a lot more, but that's a small little example. And the things that are the same about ASL and VoiceSign is a lot of the signs. Like I say, we use table, we use cat, we use a lot of the same signs, we just put them to English sentence structure. And VoiceSign has a goal of having a sign for every word in the English language, and that has never been done before. So we are excited for that goal, and it is probably a lifelong goal, but it is the goal. A goal of VoiceSign. And yeah, are there any questions so far? So far, no. Okay, please put them in the comments if you want. I'm gonna move on. Tonight is not a lot of signing. It is going over what VoiceSign is, which we just did a little. And next I want to show you how we talk in VoiceSign about the signs. So to help tell you and show you how to sign, we have to say where our hands are and where they're pointing to and like that. So we're going to call the hand that you probably write with your lead hand. It's the hand you're going to primarily sign with, okay? For me, it is my right hand. So that's my lead hand. Your other hand is your support hand. It's just there kind of tagging along, helping out when necessary. And then we have sides. So we put our lead hand or our support hand on a particular side. And we have the same side. So if we're talking about our lead hand, this is the same side. This is the opposite side. It's the opposite side of your lead hand. We have the center. We have the sides of the same side and side of the opposite side. I hope that makes sense. It's pretty easy, but it is a different way of talking about the signs. So it's something to talk about. So we have a few more things in this area, and that is handshakes. I say, as we go along, I'll say, okay, show me it's a D hand, or it's an E hand, or an F hand. That's your hand shape. It's a flat hand will look like this. That's a C hand. You'll learn this next Wednesday on Wednesday. Bent flat hand, things like that. It's what is the position of your hand? What's the hand shape? So we'll refer to our hand shape a lot. And then we have the direction of where you point your palm and your fingers. So they both use the same terminology. This palm right now is pointing towards the opposite side. Look, this palm right now is pointing to the opposite side of the hand in question, or the hand that's being talked about. So opposite side. Side of same side. This is pointing in towards your body. This is out, away from your body, up and down. And your fingertips can point like that too. So now my palm is in, my fingertips are up. My palm is in, my fingertips are to the opposite side. Fingertips down, like that. There's also some angles in between. So if we consider this up and that to the opposite side, this angle in between is up and the opposite side. So if I say point up and to the opposite side, you go up, opposite side, in between. Okay? Okay. Let's see. We have Annie M. She said she figured out the chat. She said her name is Anisha. Hi, Anisha. And you're from Montrose. That is, oh, you're welcome. I'm happy we met before. I think I know who you are. Yes, I do think I know who you are. Anisha, is from, where my daughter and I lived about a year ago. So thank you for coming on here. I'm happy you saw the class. Okay, so finger directions, palm directions. Does that make sense? I think it should. It's not too hard, but it's just something to talk about. We have depth too. I'll say the sign is either, your hand is either going to be in front of your body, which is out here. It's at an, relaxed extended range right here. Then we can say it's at the body. So it's not touching the body, but it's just right here close. And then it could be on the body. So in front, at, and on, like that. And last, we will talk about where that hand is. It could be on your nose, on your ear, on your shoulder, on your chest, on your belly, things like that. So if I said, take your finger, palm points to the opposite side, finger up, and touch the same side of your nose, you're going to touch here. If I say touch the opposite side of your nose, you're going to touch there. If we could turn our palm around, we could do all sorts of different things. So I hope that makes sense. I'm going to assume it does. Otherwise, there would be questions, I think. So let's practice that. I'm going to give you some directions, and you move your palm in the right direction and the right place, and let's see if we end up in the same place. So first, you're going to take your lead hand, decide which is your lead hand, take that hand and put your palm out, fingers up, put it at your shoulder at the side of your same side. So lead hand, palm out, fingers up at your shoulder on the side of your same side. And it would look about like this. Did you do that? I hope so. And this is for hi, like that. Excuse me. What if you did your lead hand, palm facing the opposite side, fingers pointing up on the shoulder at the opposite side? Did you do this? Lead hand, palm opposite side, fingers up at the shoulder on the opposite side. Okay, so it should look like this. Last one. Ready? Lead hand, palm in, fingers up and opposite side at the center of your chest, on your chest. So it should look like this. Lead hand, palm in, fingers up and opposite side. So that's that angle I was talking about. And I'm going to place it on my chest in the center, right here. And there you can say please if you put it in circles. Please. Very good. Okay. So how is that? Please, please, please ask questions if you can think of anything. And if not, This is essentially the class tonight. Next time on Wednesday, we're going to go over the ABCs. If you know the ABCs, I ask you to come back anyway because we're going to have some practice things and we're going to be spelling and you're going to read some spelling and we're going to do with not just A, B, C. We'll start like that for a minute, and then we'll move on and practice a lot and practice reading them. And yeah, so again, if you tried Facebook earlier, I'm so sorry. I will have that worked out, but this 7 o'clock on YouTube is good, and I look forward to seeing you again and again and helping you learn sign. Next week, we're going to start right in with some greetings, and then you'll have sentences by the end of next week that you will be signing already. So I hope that sounds good. And I hope you are all doing okay with, I've been calling it the worldwide bug. I hope you are all okay. And to me, more important than toilet paper is, do you all have enough chocolate? Very important. Chocolate and coffee. Thank you, Marla, for commenting, and see you Wednesday. See you all Wednesday. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good night. Thank you. Bye.